Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. In front of us we have the IronThunder XJ-10P. It's an AM/FM shortwave weather dual power rechargeable portable radio. Awesome. You can find this selling at Amazon USA at the making of this video at $7.99. Yes, it may be king of the cheap radios. Let's check it out. Portable radio. Looks pretty nice. Yeah. Pretty cool. There's our model number. Pretty simple box. Made in China. Okay, what's going on here? It's got some basic information there. You got some coverages. Hey, it's got a built-in speaker. That's a good thing. Alright. For our $7.99, you never know what you're going to get. Alright, great. So I took everything out of the box. Let's see what we get. Throw that aside. And we get to start the show. 10P, whatever you want to call this guy. IronThunder. I love that name. Yes, it's an awesome name, IronThunder. Okay, then you get a charging cable, which is nice. Looks longer than a couple inches. That's good. USB-A to a USB-C. So it's using modern charging tech. Yep. And then we get a user guide. Yeah, here's our user guide. For those who need to know. This kind of goes slow, but this thing is very simple. Yeah, not much to it. Does have a cool spec range there. So yeah, I mean, it's got some decent coverages in all the bands. Speaker size, output, internal battery, 500 milliamp hour. It's got backup battery, 2 AA's you can put in. Nice, that's that dual power thing I mentioned. And then of course, how to install your batteries. That's kind of difficult, you know. Yeah, the battery door comes off. Isn't hinged. I wish it was, but I'll mention that later. And then of course, there's precautions about your radio. Awesome. Okay, we're done with that. Throw the cable aside. Let's talk about the radio. Okay, dimensions real fast. We have a width of 2 3/4 inches. We have a height of 4 3/4 inches. And we have a depth of 1 1/4 inches. Size comparison. We got the usual guys running around here, I think. Or one. Maybe I have another. I'm looking for a pocket. But here's, you see Skywave 2. Give you an idea. Pocket off to my right there. I do a lot of tuning at night. I use this as a checker, but there we are. There's a CC pocket. Let's put them all together. Why not? There you go. Get an idea. Current time is 11:34. Yeah, I believe that's the current time. That's 11:31. That's funny. This is PM, Central Daylight Time. I'm near Chicago, Illinois, USA. Beginning of September 2025. We're reviewing this, and that's for the sake of the band scans as well, so you kind of get an idea of my location and time and date. Okay, so we'll set those aside. And if you don't have those 2 radios, we have a deck of cards. Iron Man. He loves IronThunder. Yeah, from down under. Yeah, he dug his way to China and pulled out an IronThunder radio. Yeah. Nah, I'm just messing around. Usually I sing a song, but I don't feel like singing today. So it's Iron Man. He loves IronThunder. It's got a ring to it. Yeah. Don't steal my thunder. Cool. It could be a couple meetings, huh? Anyway, features of the XJ-10P. That's kind of a weird model number, isn't it? I don't know. So right away, I think it is soft touch plastics, but it might just be a matte painted finish. It doesn't feel like soft. You know what I mean? It feels kind of just like a matte paint job. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, or it could have a really super thin layer of that stuff, and it just won't matter if it gets sticky because it'll just wipe off with your thumb, you know? No big deal. So, but yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. For $7.99, get yourself one. I'm loving this chrome bezel all the way around the front. Reminiscent of old radios that used to use like metal, like real metal. Liking that. Okay, left-hand side, we got our volume on-off control. Headphone jack, which is decent. Headphone jack experience. I don't like the hiss at low level. It has like a moderate low-level hiss, but it's not bad. FM, it's got moderate lows, light mids, and strong highs, which I kind of enjoyed. Nice. AM shortwave weather, it's perfect with low neutral tone. So you might be using the headphone jack as well as the speaker, because the speaker doesn't sound half bad as well. We have our USB input, Type-C, as you can see there. And yeah, it takes a 5 volts, whatever your charger using, 2 amp, 3 amp, but the circuit provides 400 milliamp to the battery. So you're going to charge your battery within about an hour, hour and a half. You have to do time charges with the thing, and I'll explain why you have to do a time charge. It's pretty easy to understand once I tell you. Our antenna for FM, weather, and shortwave reception tucks in here. It's got a recessed area, which I like, and that's 13.5 inches. And I believe it just goes straight up. There's no swivel there. It just goes up or down. Not a bad thing. At least you can go horizontal with it. It's better than just coming straight up out of the top of the radio. So there you go. Some people say they can use it as a stand. This one here, I don't know. Might be kind of difficult to use it as a stand. It could stand up on its own anyway. So that's without batteries in it. So it's got a pretty good balance to it. On the front's our dial, FM 87 to 108. Below it says 5.2 at a 17. We'll have the multiplier of 100 there, kilohertz. We got an orange indicator. Oh, by the way, the AM band is stepped at 10 kilohertz. So it's perfect for the US market. Shortwave, we have 5.6 to 22 megahertz. Awesome. Below that, we have the weather band. Has all 7 channels, and it does rather well. We're going to talk about that as well. A power LED indicator. Now, the interesting about this, it does not light up when you turn the radio on. It only lights up when you have a charger connected. It does not go out when the battery is charged. I have a meter, and it told me it had it cut off already, and it wasn't providing any current to the radio, so it has a nice cutoff circuit inside here, so you don't overcharge your battery, but the light will still stay on, and you'll wonder why it isn't turning off. So just, if you have it plugged in for 2 hours, it's charged. Just so you know, unplug it after 2 hours. That easy, because it's a small battery. 500 milliamp hour internal battery, remember? So we have a 2 1/4 inch speaker. I measured 2 visually, but then I saw the manual said 2 1/4, so we'll call it 2 1/4 inches behind a plastic speaker grill. Little Noah sticker on there. Just leave my stickers on. I like to do that. Tuning wheels, kind of thin. It's kind of annoying, but it's there. We have our switch here. Weather band, shortwave, AM, FM. I tried to find a hidden band. I couldn't find it. I'm not going to try. If you guys want to try, let me know in the comment section if you find one. Awesome. I'd love to, but I had a hard time with the XH data version with the 4-band deal, so I'm not sure I'm going to find it with this one. Back of the radio, we got a little tag. All our information as well from the book. Got a cautionary thing, vented, and then, of course, our battery compartment, which I'll show you. There's no batteries in it, but we're going to use it without batteries. We'll just use the internal battery. So when your internal battery dumps, you have your backup AA batteries it'll run off of. So that's a nice thing. All right, so put that back together there. I think it's back, huh? All right, cool. So let's talk about reception report on the 4 bands, and then we'll actually start tuning away and having some fun. Yeah, so, okay, I like to do this. FM reception report. I based it on 5 tiers. Fair, okay, good, very good, excellent. This scored about a 2.5 star. Got okay to good, 45 stations on FM. I don't know why it wasn't performing well. Maybe short antenna. Maybe just the way it's set up to tune on FM, but it didn't do so great. I expected a little bit better from it. I give selectivity okay. I just wasn't getting selectivity out of it. I don't understand it, why it was performing so bad, because weather bands is a wholly different animal. Going to your AM band, expect during the day, it's great on locals, okay on some semi-locals, but once you get past 1400, it gets rather weak. I noticed I could pick up hardly anything past 1400, and it was very, very quiet. So, yeah, there's sometimes radios do that, but this is $7.99. I was only expecting to get local stations, so getting semi-locals kind of surprised me. So that was nice. Daytime shortwave was below average. From my room inside the house, I was able to pick up about 3 or so stations. But going outdoors, I was able to pick up a few more, making an average outdoors. But I do all my stuff indoors, testing, so I give it a below average rating, when typically my shortwave radios find about 8 stations. Could have been in conditions? Possibly. It's just hard to tune this radio. There's a lot of steps between 5.6 and 22 megahertz on that one band. So it takes a lot of patience and, yeah, a lot of time involved. Daytime weather. So during the day, I found 6 of the 7 channels, and that's in my area. That's above average. That's an excellent rating. So awesome on weather band. Rocking. So, yeah, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and start tuning it and give you an idea. At night here we can pick up on the band. So I'm going to start out with the AM band, then we'll go probably to weather, shortwave, and FM, follow up with the FM as music, and end it. But first we're going to do a music demo. And what that is Radio Todderbert. I have a FM transmitter at 97.7 megahertz, and then I use a little MP3 player here, and we'll start playing some royalty-free music. I just got to find that station first. So let's go ahead, find our FM band, so we'll switch it all the way to the bottom. It's got 4 positions. It's really hard to get in between to get that shortwave band trick like my other radios can do, so yeah, if you guys can do it, awesome. I'm not going to play around $8. I'm happy. Turn it on. Find a dead zone at FM. There might be a little bit of backlash. Oh yeah, and this volume sometimes catches right there. I gotta notch it a little bit better. See how they cut it to fit there, but they didn't cut it to fit there. I don't know if you guys can see that on camera. Hopefully you can, but it catches a little bit sometimes on that. If I'm rolling my volume up towards the top of the radio, yeah, it'll make little noises. All right, I'll try to push down on it as I move it. There we go, 97.7. It's kind of closer to 100 than I expected. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn it on. So I got my Sony.
7, 6, 5,
there we go.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Okay, we'll go ahead and turn that down. Cool. All right. Move this guy out of the way. Turn that off so we can do our band scans now. Fun times. Turn that transmitter off. All right. Put that there for color correction. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and do the AM band because that's easy. And I want to get in there before Coast to Coast jams on and every station's lost to it. So let's go ahead and go up one notch. All right. Just kind of trying to figure out where I'm at there. I think I'm on AM. It's kind of, you just got to feel for it a little bit there. I mean, it's not the greatest switch, but hey, it's $7.99, or I hope it is when you see this video. So yeah, get out as quick as I can here. All right, so let's go ahead, start tuning. Now, like I said, I'll probably get our locals. Don't know what we'll pick up at night. I didn't really spend a lot of time at night with this yet, so it'll be all new to me too. Okay, it's backlash.
For the Sean Was up next. Hang on for Sean's Conservative Solutions.
Sensitive little tuner. So this is 560 WIND Chicago.
When it comes to industrial coating and finishing, cutting corners isn't an option. That's why leading manufacturers...
/checkup to take the coverage checkup, or click the link in the description if you're listening on YouTube or podcast. Amy is in Philadelphia. Hi, Amy. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Better than I deserve. What's up?
Great.
What these guys were doing the night before, and even looking on the sidelines, the ships not being run as tightly as Nick Saban had.
So the second station there was 620 WTMJ, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So it's making these huge jumps to strong local stations. So we're not really picking up anything faint, which is kind of unfortunate. This is 670 The Score, WCR, Chicago, home of the Cubs.
Be the same. It's not going to be the same. Alabama, they're 21 in the AP top 25. For the last time that
You hear it when it's
in the
front and all that.
was a while ago.
So it's jumping from 670 right to 720.
Let's see. Urban Meyer was at Florida.
Is listening somewhere somehow. I think that there's puts out. I want the boots that people took from
Alabama was a baby.
Exactly. But you know, we're some of us oldie lovers are starving, so
720 WGN, Chicago. I mean, it sounds good for my locals, but we're not really finding anything noteworthy of a distance.
the Holloway records that I really liked was You Changed Me. That had
baby, please, yes, sir,
Yeah.
And I
Changed so quickly from a cold-blooded person, thinking he's God's gift to him.
Okay, that's coming in good. That's 740. That's Zoomer Radio. Let me plug my charger here. Here we go. All right, that might help too. 740 CFZM Zoomer Radio, Toronto, Ontario, 460 miles northeast. Okay, that's good.
Coming up on Bloomberg,
because we stayed in touch over the years anyway. And
boycott of a major retail chain.
would you come to Philadelphia?
That's the hour.
Say goodbye to summer with
And jumps right to 780 WBBM News Radio, Chicago. It's like crazy. Come on, radio. You know, $7.99. At least I'm picking up stations on the AM bands. I remember spending like $5-10 on a radio and getting nothing on the AM band. So this is nice. At least we're getting some.
At Pain-Free Life Centers, we see people dealing with injuries, chronic conditions, and just
stop. From slim fit to classic to big and tall.
That's funny. We might have had 760 there just a second.
Wardrobe refresh. And don't miss our new fall
Yes.
daily. From suits to sports.
Who today can name anything other than needle in a haystack? I mean, that's really sad.
248-879-1100 or visit painfreelifecenters.com. Looking to replace your old windows or doors? Listen Sunday at noon for a special educational hour of the Inside Outside Guide, sponsored by Clarkston Window and Door. Learn how you can get 36% off, plus 36 months interest-free financing. Sunday at noon on WJR. Texting privacy policy and terms.
Okay, so we did get call letters. I was waiting for that. That's WJR, Detroit, Michigan on 760. That's 270 miles to the east.
This is Joe Cordell of Cordell & Cordell, the largest family law firm in the country. 777-1979.
Okay, 780 WBBM.
Policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes or overweight or have high blood pressure. Term provider has helped thousands of people like you.
Belle of the ball. She's the bell that calms the beast and brings out the prince.
Oh,
That's the idea.
Well, there was also a movie called The Brotherhood of the Bell, which had a lot of
Post-traumatic stress or traumatic brain injury, go to AmericanHumane.org to learn more about the
a Freemasonic order, and it was creepy. Yeah, I know.
So here we are, 840 WHAS, Louisville, Kentucky. Ground Zero is currently playing, and of course we have Coast to Coast comes on. So yeah, we can pick up 840. Nice.
Weapons. So you saw Weapons and you liked it? Is that what you're telling me?
Oh, yeah, I saw Weapons. I really, at first I was bored, but later on I started catching on to it. And I...
Not sure what bumper music that's for. No idea.
And
and up to 3 months extra. NordVPN will encrypt your online traffic from data snoopers and internet.
That sounds like 890 right there, WLS Chicago.
Action Pro will reduce risk of phishing and alert you about the fake online shop.
What the heck? Music came back. I'm just gonna buzz up the band.
Live from the Fox Sports Radio studios. Oh, we got more on North Carolina, but coming up next, the latest drama involving the biggest story in the NFL. Keep it right here. That's straight ahead. Jason Smith, Mike Harmon.
With a high of 83. I'm AccuWeather meteorologist LaTroy Thornton, WBZ, Boston's News Radio.
Army football player is being hailed a hero.
Okay, there we got a little distance going. It's 10:30 WBZ, Boston, Massachusetts. Like he said, 880 miles from my location, northeast. Yeah, not bad. Good, good. So this radio can do it at night. All right. It's not totally dead. It's just not very selective.
Recorded on her phone as her father and brother dodged down power lines to pull the driver to safety.
Is on fire.
The National Cemetery in Yorktown, Virginia. You can visit William Scott's grave. It's a quiet, spot.
I don't think that they wanted to go get him.
Michael Wallace, CBS News.
There's been a breakup in refrigerators and kitchens.
These stories have a way.
Forgive us time and thank you for it in Jesus'
Red letter on today's word. And that's all the time we have. Next time, Pastor Brett will share another.
Point and say print and
I don't know what the heck this is.
now are going to be it's plan.
Okay, every other word's getting knocked out.
Business factors. Because you're going to need our membership. There's so many new things we're going to give you this fall. Where did they do that?
That was weird. I'm not sure if this is 1610, probably. CHHA, I'm guessing.
Capitol Hill.
Several accusers of the late insult. It's sleep, secure, can't feel or...
Yep. Okay, cool. That's the AM band. So, yeah, I mean, you know what? It's not bad. It's not great. But, like that guy. Every other syllable. That's pretty funny. But anyway, let's go ahead and hook up my wire. I got a little Kato T1 wire. Just going to hook it up to the top here. Yeah, they're nice to have. 22-foot wire. It's strung up to the inside of my window blinds. I'll put a link for it. I know everybody asks about this. So, yeah, it's a pretty simple, just a simple wire antenna that you can roll up and put in your pocket, which is nice. Take it with you outdoors or keep it indoors, however you want to do it. This is going to improve our reception because I'm in a subfloor basement. So let's go ahead and switch over to the weather band. Yeah, so we can pick up with this setup. All right, see if we can get at least a few stations.
The water temperature was 70. At the Milwaukee Lakeshore, the air temperature was 68. The winds were southwest at 5 knots. At the Mid-Lake Buoy, the air temperature was 71. The temperature was 61 degrees. The Dupes. Waves were 0 feet was 82%. The winds were southwest at 3 miles an hour. The pressure was 29.94 inches and falling to 10 to 15 knots after midnight, then becoming northwest 10 to 15 knots early in the morning. Slight chance of showers and thunderstorms through around midnight. Waves 1 to 2 feet. Highs around 70. Monday night, mostly cloudy. Lows in the lower 50s. And for Tuesday, mostly cloudy. Highs in the lower 70s, knots becoming west 10 to 20 knots. chance of showers and thunderstorms in the morning, then showers likely with a chance of thunderstorms in the afternoon. Waves 3 to 5 feet building to 4 to 6 feet, occasionally 2 feet. Waves 4.
Okay, cool. You get the idea. I got 5 there. There is 6. That's channel 7 there. But I think it's the wire overloading on 7. So if I took the wire off and played around with it, I get 7 in for sure, because I did earlier today. So yeah, got 5 right there and 6. Yeah, things above average. That's fantastic for weather. $7.99. You got a weather radio with AM so far, right? So let's hit shortwave. So I'm gonna go over here. Go down one. Shortwave. Okay, so we're not going to pick much up past 12 megahertz. So we're just going to stick at the bottom. Hopefully pick up something. I have not tested this at night, so let's hear what we can hear. Hope pick up something. Gotta go slow.
Don't forget your pickup truck.
Please visit www.overcomeability.
I'm not sure if I heard CHU there. I'm not sure. Got data mode. So, I mean, it's picking stuff up. I mean, it's not dead on the shortwave. You just got to hook up on a wire. You know, without the wire, it doesn't pick up real well. Station there. Darn it. Backlash. There's that music station. It's hard to go slow. Heard something before that. I think that's BBC World News. Chinese. Okay, that's pretty much what we're going to find. I mean, it's not bad. You can pick up stuff with shortwave with it. You know, end of the world, you got your shortwave, you know, that's what people think. Anyway, yeah, I mean, it's not something I'm going to use for shortwave, of course, but it's on there. If you're bored and you want to explore, at least you can do that. It's tedious, let me tell you. It's hard to do on camera, too. So let's go to FM. Music time, and then we're done. I'll give you my final thoughts. This video's run long enough, but it's 4 bands, quite a bit to go through, so figured it was going to run a little longer. Let's kick it. Dead space at the bottom of the band.
pass this and they legalize gay marriage?
Ridge line, and I drive a Chevy. He ain't got no.
Positive, encouraging K-Love.
Me in your bedroom and I'll sing a little song. Hold you tight. How I always held close in your bed. Baby, can't you see I'm calling?
Master of brass music from the early German Baroque. Samuel Scheidt is the composer's name. A canzone there performed by the Philip.
Long cold truth. Nobody knows what I'm going. It's my way on the highway. This time I'ma let it all come out. I'm mad, more fashion, baby. Well, I was trapping in the school. You was class clown. And there's no. I've left you all behind. Still love you in Tennessee. They came in thinking top dollar. But we still good.
No matter who you with, I want to.
Now let me blow your mind. Lost with reality. Zone down, drowning in my own divine reverence. It's the North St. Peter will call my name.
To the federal jobs number on Friday, it's the
in Miami, I'm like Will Smith. Hello, te toca en tu pomolo con hello. The world and the seven seas.
Cool, yeah, FM sounding good. You know, just not so great at the beginning of the band there, but after around 92 megahertz, I started picking up stuff. Yeah, it's cool. So boom, yeah, the speaker sounds fantastic. I like that. All right, so let's do some final thoughts. I don't know, does it need any at $7.99? Come on, guys, what do you think? Should I even bother? Should I even bother? Yeah, why not? Okay, likes, dislikes, and overall opinion. Likes. It stands. That's number one. I don't know. I just have that. It's no particular order. Price. Okay. Hello. $7.99. Now I reviewed another radio. $7.99 dropped it, or went up to $8.99, $1 more. So if this goes up $1 more, still a buy. If this goes to $10, still a buy. If it goes to $12, still a buy. Anything over $12, probably get something else. But $12 wouldn't be too bad. If this would go, inflation, all up to $12, there you go. But yeah, I love the price. The radio works. It does a decent job on all the bands. You're able to pick up something better than zero. May not be spectacular, but it does work. A decent speaker audio. Awesome. Dual power is like the biggest thing. No batteries required. It comes with one inside. Just charge it up. I love it. Plug it in, charge it. You don't have to worry about adding batteries. Saves you some money. Take your $7.99 budget radio here and go to town. Listen to music. You're going to have probably a runtime, I don't know. What is that, like 8 hours, 10 hours? Just run it all day and then plug it in at night. When you're taking a shower or whatever you're doing, or in the morning, whatever you're doing. Just charge it like when you're eating or watching TV, like a 1 hour show or something. And your radio will be charged, ready to go for the rest of the day. It's awesome. I love it. The fact that it has a headphone jack and it's usable is a big deal. That is a major thing for me. And of course, size. This thing's pretty compact. I really like its size. I was looking for one of its competitors. I think I have another one here to kind of show you. Now, they have a version, of course, with the same amount of bands. This one doesn't have the weather band, but it gives you an idea. The D221, this is a 220, but the 221 also has the weather. But it's like 1770, so, I mean, this is $799. But it gives you an idea. It's about the same size as the XH data radio. Didn't really bring it out. It's a little thicker, but this because it has a lithium battery in it. This does not. This just takes 2 AA batteries. This takes both types. It has lithium and AA's. So you gotta love that. What I don't like about it is that it doesn't have the lower segment shortwave, like down to like 3.2, 2.3. I really miss my country radio on this at 4.8, 4.84 megahertz, WWCR, or Worldwide Country Radio. It's actually Christian radio, but they have a segment at 12 at midnight, UTC 5 in the morning. I love it. So, but it's not on this radio, so bummed. Hinged battery door, that would be nice, so you don't lose that battery door. But it stays on fairly tight, so I'm not too worried. And a tuning LED would be nice. Or maybe this power light turns on when the radio turns on. That would be smart. Come on, guys. Overall, it's a steal at its current $7.99 price tag. So grab one, go. Use the price pay links below there. Save some money. Get one. Support the channel. No extra cost to you. You guys rock. Yeah. So if you like the video, give it a like. 2, if you like inexpensive radios and want to see more, subscribe with the bell icon if you haven't already. And 3, comment down below what you think about the IronThunder XJ-10P. Either you're going to pick it up or not. Okay, let me know. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in my next awesome video.